This is the problem. Keshav says, tell your parents. And Prema says, no, I cannot tell. Why? Caste system. What is the problem? Caste system. Embarrassment kept her silent. She thought. Now look, we have monologue. What is monologue? When characters think alone. She thought, if I don't marry Keshav, what is left for me in life? Prema is very dedicated girl. She loves Keshav and Keshav is everything for her. Either she will marry Keshav or she will die. While she thought about it over and over again, her mind was made up about just one thing. If she did not marry Keshav, she would marry no one. Underline. This means probably she would commit suicide. Because it's impossible to live without marrying in that cultural situation. Next paragraph. Her mother said, now we have dialogue between mother and daughter at home. You can relate this story, this section with you, your mom and you. Maybe you talk like this at home. Still not sleeping? I have told you so many times. You ought to do a little work around the house. This is what happens. You study at home and your mom and dad, maybe mostly moms might say, work in the kitchen, help me. But you can never take any time off from your books. In a little while, you will be going to some strange house. And who knows what sort of place it will be. If you don't get accustomed to doing housework, how are you going to manage? Now this paragraph is remarkable because in traditional societies like India and Nepal, many people have arranged marriages. In case of arranged marriages, the boys and girls don't get to know each other. So the girl sees the house of the boy only when she goes there for the first time, right? So this is what the mother is saying. And she's saying that learn some housework, homework, kitchen work, so that you can please your in-laws when you get married. So this paragraph 15 reveals another social truth about culture, right? 16. Naively Prema asked, why will I be going to a strange house, Mama? She says, why will I go to a strange house? Now as I read this line, what happens to me when I teach this story is, I got my daughter married 3 years before. And even today, my daughter is not able to detach herself from the home where she was born. And we have the flat for her, and she keeps coming back. And I can see her emotional attachment with the house, with the family. She is not able to believe that she has gone to somebody else's house. This is what happens with you also. It will happen to you. When you get married, it's very difficult to believe that you are leaving the house, right? So this is another bitter reality. Boys, lucky, you get to grow in the house and you pass your life there. Girls, you have to leave the house. And you have to transplant yourself elsewhere. Like a plant. You dig it up from one place and take it elsewhere. And the plant has to develop in a new surrounding. Okay. Naively Prema said, why will I be going to a strange house? Smiling, her mother said, now mother says, for a girl, it is the greatest calamity, daughter. Now this is very interesting line. The mother knows the bitter truth about girls in Nepali society, Indian society. What is that? The biggest danger for you girls is that even God does not know which house you will go if you have arranged marriage. If you have arranged marriage. Who knows? You may end up getting a drunkard as husband. I'm sorry. In arranged marriage, who knows? Your husband may be a drunkard. Who knows? Your husband may be a bad person. Who knows? When you are in love, you know the guy. If you don't like, you can love another guy. Right? Love somebody 6 months, know them, don't like, quit, find another. In arranged marriage, that's not the case. Right? For a girl, it's the greatest calamity, daughter. After being sheltered at, these are very emotional lines. After being sheltered at home, As soon as she is grown up, off she goes to live with others. See the word other. I don't like this word other. Sometimes I feel your in-laws are not others. Right? If she gets a good husband, see the chance, if she gets a good husband, her days pass happily. Otherwise, she has to go through life weeping. This is the bitter reality of Indian society, Nepali society. In arranged marriage, things depend on chance. It all depends on fate. So this story has a theme. What is the theme? I'll come back. Fatalism. Chance means if you get by chance a good gentleman as husband, your life is fine. But if you get a demon as husband, your life is ruined. You can be demon too. Now look, you are not prema. Girls in this class are not prema because the time this story is displaying is different. This story is portraying a time maybe 50, 60, 70 years before. Today girls are not like prema. Prema says either I will marry Kesab or not marry anybody. But you will say I have a dozen Kesabs. If not Kesab A, then I'll go for Kesab B, Kesab C, Kesab D, Kesab E. Why should I die? If one Kesab doesn't love me, I'll find another Kesab. Right? That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Why should you die for a boy? Your life is more important than your love. But Prema thinks love is more important than life. Look, see the perspective, see the philosophy, see the belief system. It all depends on fate.